You may think of them as a nuisance, but bees are necessary for many of our gardens, crops, and trees.
The Valley Today's Christy Larson is joining us live this morning from NDSU, where researchers have been doing some major work on bees. Christy?
Good morning, Kyle and Lisa. That's right. And some of that work includes looking at what a bee's nutrition is like. And I'm here with Julia Bauscher, and I'm holding a replica of what a bee would look like. And you've been really dedicated to their nutrition part of it.
Yes, we're interested in honeybees and how the diet that they eat when they're young influences how healthy they are when they're grown up.
And so what kind of stuff have you guys been doing? Because I got to take a look at the lab yesterday, and you guys have actually been feeding them yourselves.
Yes, so honeybees have a life cycle that's really similar to a butterfly. So like butterflies have a caterpillar stage, these bees have a juvenile stage. It's called a larva. And one of the things that we do is we take these larvae from the hive. Normally they live and grow in the hive where the other bees would feed them and take care of them. But we are really curious about what they eat. And you can't really see that inside a hive. You can't open up the hive. So we take them out of the hive and we raise them in the lab ourselves where we feed them. So we know what they're eating.
And then you guys are taking all of that data to kind of see how they're developing with the different foods that you're feeding them, right?
Yeah, so we have lots of different diets, and they vary with the amount of protein or sugar or fat in them. And so we're interested in how those different combinations might work together to make a healthy bee or not.
And why is it so important for you guys to be doing this research and having this information? Because we're kind of on a shortage of honeybees right now.
Right. So bees are thought to be in crisis with colony collapse disorder and other health problems. And there are many different factors that probably influence colony collapse, but it's thought that nutrition is one of them. So the way that we treat our agricultural system now and our bees is to really give them only one kind of thing to eat at a time. And like humans, it's not very good for them to only eat one kind of food. And so we're interested in what sort of combination would be best for them, and that could inform farmers as to what they might want to plant to maybe give them the bees some supplement while they're pollinating the crops.
Well, and that's what the thing is that some people think of them as a nuisance, but they're so important for crops, plants, trees. I mean, there's so many things and species that might die off if we didn't have those bees to pollinate them. So it is an important part of them to know what to feed them and what to plant for them too.
Yes, about 30% of all fruits and vegetables require pollination by honeybees or other bees. So if we didn't have them, we would certainly have a lot less of the healthier foods that we would have to eat.
A lot of important research happening right here at NDSU, and we're going to continue to tell you more about that and even tell you a little bit about what this guy is coming up in just a little bit.
All right, Christy Larson reporting live for us this morning. Thanks, Christy.